Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show, second day, and I need to make a massive apology to our Spotify viewers for last night's show. I think it got through 10 minutes, and then what happened on the screen, popped down, was Adobe Renew. Where it come from, I really don't know. So I couldn't see what was happening on the Spotify screen, so I had to get up and I had to try and get rid of this Adobe, and as soon as I clicked on later on, bang, the whole of the screen went off and I'd lost all my Spotify viewers and listeners, and I must admit I apologise. I just didn't know what was going to happen. It can happen any time, but this time I'll just let it run and I won't be able to see myself on there, and I'll just go over to DXTL TV from the touchlines. So massive apologies, I must admit. It was just a bit embarrassing, but the screen went out because it published it as well. Wouldn't believe it published the show, so I have to check on that, because don't forget, I'm just really getting used to Spotify in a sense, and I want to make sure I get it right before we upgrade, and I know where I'm coming from, and the shows are uploading onto the website, and I've got my designer on the website who's really going to make a difference to it. It's going to be really A1. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to the way it's going to look and the power of the internet and things like that, and how it'll connect and make it a massive difference as well. So just keep watching on the website, and I'll keep you updated as well as to what is happening. We can have our tournaments on there, things like that you can book. There'll be all kinds going on, which is DXTL tournaments. So I have to make an announcement today. Today I was at the North Liverpool JFL. Yes, North Liverpool JFL, and it was brilliant. The reason it was brilliant is because the sun was shining and it was nice and warm. And I even ventured onto the grass pitches because the mud wasn't that bad. Normally you're walking on and going, can't handle that, you know, and the pitches are in great condition. Everyone was smiling, everyone was putting barriers up, managers smiling, managers talking away, morning. You just had that feeling the kids were kicking the ball. It wasn't cold as it was on Wednesday and Thursday on the Let Them Play tournament. It was not at all whatsoever. It was bolted down, and it was a disaster really for the kids, but we got through all that, and you know, the good weather comes. I wish it was this weather on that Wednesday and Thursday, because there's probably going to be a lot of sick kids going back from the half term to school who aren't going back to school because they were all out. And there's a bug going round, by the way, with all the kids' chest infection and things like that, and I've been talking to people regarding it, what's happening with the kids, and they're out with about 2-3 weeks with it. My own grandson has had it as well. Where they're picking it up from, I'm not too sure. Whatever the bug is, I'm not too sure. Not on that medical side of things. So fingers crossed, whatever's causing it, it just disappears very quickly indeed. And it's just leaving them a little bit drained. Excuse me, all the kids. Yeah, and I had a really good conflab with all the managers, the committee, which is the admin, Rachel and Julie and Bob on the committee, Connor. Didn't see Peter today, don't know where Peter was hiding. So maybe he's not well, I just don't know. Forgot to ask where he was, because he's normally there all the time. And Julie, please get well soon. Julie had to go home early. Bob, the husband, had to drive her home, which is concerning because she wasn't well. That's all. And when it comes onto you like that, very quickly indeed, you do tend to worry. So let's hope, fingers crossed, that you get well soon, and I'll be seeing you and have a chat to you, no doubt, next Saturday. So the best day we had for grassroots football, sunshine, and Julie goes and takes sick. Oh my, unless Julie, the best day, sunshine, wonder why. Anyway, good luck to you, and we'll see you next week. Okay, so the announcements, and I'll just see, what do we keep forgetting? Dive up, have a quick look. Much is right, I've got it now. So I'll just time this now. So we're on to 5 minutes now. So there you go. 5 minutes into the show. And I don't have to get up again because I know now, I can see. I'll just have a little look at the clock. And we'll know where we're going from there. If we've got about 18 minutes, 17 minutes left, according to this, of the show. So whatever you wear out today, anyway, the kids were great, the teams were great, football was fantastic, the respect on and off the field of play was fantastic, talking to referees, watching referees, do you know what, great, and people applauding. And there was again another little thing when I was talking to the referee in the middle of the pitch just after an under-7s game. Absolutely fantastic, where a little youngster could march it over from himself, walked right over, no one told him because he come out of from his team, and just said thanks ref and shook the hand of the referee. Now that is what we're promoting this year for the National Respect Awareness Weekend, is the poster of thanks ref. That's all we need. And this little youngster, honestly, again, I just wish we had it on video. Even the referee was made up with it, young referee. It was fantastic. So the team, I'm not too sure what it may have been, Warner, I'm not too sure, but fantastic. Long may that continue. It's great to see. If these kids are coming up and doing that, thanks ref, I just love it. And well done. I meant to say that to the committee as well, what I saw on there, and that is a 10 out of 10 from a little youngster as well. And honestly, God, it was so tiny, it was dead cute and brilliant, and the smile on the ref at the end of it, which is young Liam, he enjoyed that as well, because he's still at school and he sees that. Pity we can't get every child to say that, and that's what our aim is this year with the National Respect Awareness Weekend, and build it up. It doesn't have to be waiting for that. You can do it week in, week out, whenever you get a game. Talking about illness, I'm starting to have a bit of a tickly cough, so we need to get rid of that one as well. Okay, so I've got an announcement to make, a big announcement. It was fantastic. On Wednesday and Thursday, we were involved in the Let Them Play tournaments with Don't Cross the Line. You could see all that, and it was to publicise the awareness of respect, Hearts of Gold initiatives, and also Don't Cross the Line. And it worked tremendously well. People were coming up today at North Liverpool, shake my hand and asking me and showing me, is this your tournament? And I don't know whether it was or it wasn't, but it wasn't. They were the answers. People were all made up. Is this your tournament that's coming up? So the announcement, I didn't tell anyone on the day. I did explain to one or two people what had happened, but the Let Them Play tournament, the announcement is that Don't Cross the Line, the Respect campaign, are no longer any part of the tournament or summer league that may be coming up in the near future at Jeffrey Humble. So the announcement is anything that goes on in the Let Them Play will not be considered any part of Don't Cross the Line. So there's your announcement. So please, when you come up, excuse me, when you come up to me and ask me when's the next Easter tournament, it's not from Don't Cross the Line. We will be planning DXTL tournaments because we know the success rate that we do have in them, but they Let Them Play have gone on their own, and yeah, so there's the end of it. There's the end of it. Let Them Play. So hopefully, people ask me the question, is this your tournament? You know, no, it's not my tournament, not my summer league. I am out, and the announcement was here on the podcast show today from Grassroots Football. So we continue to get on with our Respect Awareness Weekend. There you go, 12th, 13th of April. Looking forward to that. The build-up is just beginning. If you're a club, you're a team, please, please, please get involved in it. Get your kids involved in it, and you know how because I've just been mentioning about a young 7-year-old or 6-year-old even so, who came up to the referee without anyone asking him to and just said, thanks ref. Add that to the Respect Awareness Weekend. Wow, it's going to be glorious. And if we do get media coverage, I've got to choose which league that we'll be going to. Sometimes Sky do follow us, and what's gone on with referees throughout the year, we may just be lucky to have Sky coming along on our weekend to see again just what we do to help referees within grassroots football. And the referees that we're helping, and we keep explaining this to many of you out there, and we know there's quite a few out there who do not like or want to support the Respect campaign because their pet hate is a referee in grassroots football, and it does go on, we're not holding back, it does go on out there. There'll be probably a lot of managers nodding their heads out there and coaches who agree with me on that. Yeah, they're always losing games and what have you. It doesn't make sense, but we know that there's teams who will not support what the work we do for the simple reason is that we're supporting referees, and some of them, that's the dislike to them. But your referee is your target, and we keep explaining this, that the target of grassroots football is that person in the middle who blows the whistle. And it could be from two sidelines if it's on grass, but these hubs now, all the parents are on the one sideline, which is that my pet hate as well, because one parent starts kicking off and it's a free-for-all then, and you can't do anything about it really because they're too close. But you can't segregate them either, you just don't know who's who in some cases. But we are there first and foremost to protect the kids, because if there's verbal abuse, aggressive behaviour going out towards the official, then who hears it first? We talked about it earlier on. It's the youngsters, the kids, your kids. And we don't want them to be subject of abuse, verbal abuse, on and off the field of play. Not at all. Not at all. So can we ask everyone out there to support the referee, because we don't want the kids to hear verbal abuse or be shown aggressive behaviour on and off the field of play. Even racist comments on bullying, we take that out. We don't allow bullying. Zero tolerance to all that I've mentioned there. That's in the Respect and Don't Cross the Line campaign, and we have that on the 12th and 13th of April, and we're lucky to announce that we've got all football's governing bodies on board supporting it, and they'll be putting it on their social media websites. Your Liverpool, your Everton hopefully will be doing the same. They've supported us since 2003 with this campaign, so we've really got great support when it comes to this, and we need grassroots football support, and we need kids to get involved and ask the kids, we ask you kids, what could you do to make that referee's day more pleasant? And one little child today done exactly that. Thanks ref. To me, that made my day, and I wasn't even the referee. So what can we do, managers, coaches out there who support the work that we do in the campaign to keep our referees within the game? Have a little competition and tell us what your team can do. Don't.xtheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites, please. And we can do some sort of competition. We'll put something up, definitely, for the best team, the best child, whatever they can do to make that referee smile more often on that football pitch, rather than be going out there with a stern face, worried about attracting irate parents and spectators to their game. They don't need that, they don't want that. And there was a young female referee there today. I think she's just on 15 now, 14 she is. Absolutely unreal. And I've seen thousands of referees, believe me, over the years. And this one has got everything. And the name's gone over my head, but absolutely fantastic. Well done once again to the North Liverpool JFL committee for getting her involved in the game. You can tell she plays football as well. Absolute superstar in the making. And I say that about a few referees, but honestly, if she chooses refereeing And I should have told Tony, the CEO there today for Liverpool County FA, to snap her up, get her in there, because he was on the game. So maybe he's watched and he's recommended this referee because she was absolutely unreal, honestly. And to me, I just thought, wow, if these are the referees, we've got young referees coming through today and they want to carry on into the Premier League. Women's football's going to be fantastic. They could be doing the men's game by the time 10, 15 years goes. You just don't know, and I should imagine they will be. We've got nothing to worry about the referees coming through, honestly we haven't. And we've also got the Premier League, haven't we? Wow, we've got a tough game tomorrow, and I'm a little bit unsure because Manchester City are coming back into top form, and there's one thing they want is to beat Liverpool Football Club. They'll be out the leather, and it doesn't matter they just got beat by Real Madrid, knocked out the Champions League. This is the one game that they want to win. Let's just hope Liverpool can turn up. Let's hope they do. And I know the game today, Everton and Manchester United. Can someone tell me, explain to me, and I've mentioned this to a few today, if the computers do all the fixtures around about June and get them all out and we all get these papers with the next season's fixtures all done, how is it when you look at the likes of the fixtures today where Everton are at home to Manchester United and Liverpool tomorrow are away to Manchester City? All those teams in that league, how can that be drawn together? It doesn't make sense. And if you cast your mind back to last season, I'm 100% sure that it was the same weekend fixtures where Everton played maybe Man City and we played Man United. Just have a look at last year's fixtures. Someone explain to me. MarathonTextiline.com, because I just thought it was all computerised and I mixed it with all the teams all out together and there's your fixtures. But why can't we ever see that? Because there'll be thousands watching that, wanting to know all the fixtures for the season. I know it'd take forever, but hey ho, that's what it's all about. So don't forget, whenever you're out and about at grassroots football, kids especially, please protect your referee, support that referee, say thanks ref. And then we'll move on to the parents and spectators. We don't need any irate parents and spectators. We don't need any sideline referees. We just need good officiating on and off the field of play. And when I say off the field of play, it still carries on. Because if you can say something to a referee, that referee can continue to book you or give us a red card, whatever it may be. But we just need everyone to work together, sing off the same song sheet, make a difference in grassroots football, make a difference with your team. And we know about the changes, we've been talking about them all day. 26-27 season, when they come into effect, that is, what is the feedback, what do you want to talk about on that one? And I'm sure we can get one or two managers in the studio to discuss this and find out what's happening. Or if not in the studio, I'm going to practice sometime next week and send a video link and see if we can get someone on the show. And if that's the case and it works, wow, we can get you that home with the comfort of your own home with a cup of tea on the Grassroots Weekender show, if you're all up for it. There we go, I'm timing this now and I'm sure I've come to a big end of the show. I have. So well done to everyone today at the North Liverpool JFL. John O'Leary League, I apologise, I could not get there today. Things cropped up that I had to do something a little bit different. But I'll pop down there next week and give you your posters like these. And if you want posters, get in touch with me, MarathonTextiline.com, for our RefSpect Awareness Weekend, 12th, 13th of April. Thanks for tuning into the show. We'll see you tomorrow around about 6 p.m. Come on, you Liverpool. We'll see you. From myself, Marlene, all the team at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, RefSpect Programme, Hearts of Gold initiatives, and No Ref, No Game. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day ahead. See you soon.